Good. All right. Good. I have a little welcome, and let's see. 2 more minutes, so get a drink of water, take a little bathroom break, whatever you need to do before we begin. We'll start on time today. Why not?
Yeah, sure. We'll do this. I mean, I'll
sure.
I'll
Why
just
these people who come early.
Kimberly, I'll just take a minute. I like to have a few words for you, and then you can start.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. All right. And when you're ready, and you kick us off. So far. Thank you so much.
Okay, it's okay. Start. So just last minute, we're gonna go now. I hope everyone is settled down.
Settled down. We're gonna be excited. Yes. Wahoo!
So here we go.
I love this, Kimberly. Can you please show again?
Yes, these are so fun. They're cardboard emojis.
Oh my God.
This one, I have like love, so nice. This one, I have one sort of nasty one.
Amazing.
I hope I won't have to use that one today.
Okay, here we go. It's already 9, and we're gonna start now.
Okay, let's go.
Meeting Kimberly Wiefling, the possibility igniter from Silicon Valley. From laser physicist to the global leadership catalyst, Kimberly Wiefling is a force of transformation. With over 30 years of hands-on experience, she's empowered professionals across 50 plus countries to turn chaos into clarity and ideas into impact. Known for her dynamic energy and unapologetic authenticity, Kimberly specializes in making impossible possible through purpose driven leadership, team alignment, and breakthroughs collaborations. Whether it's rescuing failing projects or inspiring global change makers, Kimberly helps create results that matter. I don't fix problem. I fix thinking that causes them. This is what Kimberly says. You can learn more at kimberlywiefling.com, wiefling.com, and we have a lot of books on Amazon for her. There's a link. So over to you, Kimberly. How are you doing this week?
All right. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm just hanging out here with my rubber chicken, and he's very eager to start. Happy to see you all. Yay. All right. So we've been looking at what is leadership? What is team? How is leadership different from management? So I'd like to do a little brain opening icebreaker first. And then I'd like you all to make some comments about what do you remember from the past 2 times if you were here, okay? So before we start, let's do a little icebreaker. This is a little challenging. Let's see. I'm going to ask you to read something with me. It's a little bit harder than it sounds. Now, first thing I'm going to ask you to do is read the colors I'm going to show you a list of words, and we're going to read left to right the colors of these words. All right. So let's start here. Okay. Read this color of this word together. Ready? Green.
Yellow.
No.
Green. Color. Okay. Green.
The color
Green.
of the word. That's not. Green, red,
Red. Blue.
blue,
Yellow,
Yellow.
Blue.
Blue. Black.
Red,
Red.
red,
Blue.
blue,
blue,
Green.
green,
Black.
black,
Red.
red,
Yellow.
yellow,
Green.
green,
Blue. Black.
black.
blue. It's
red,
not.
green.
No. After blue, it's not red. It's
Hard,
blue.
isn't it? It's tough. Now,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's just read the words together, okay? As fast as we can. Ready? Go. Yellow, blue,
Yellow, blue, orange, black, red, green, purple, yellow, red,
red, purple, green.
orange, green, black, blue, red, purple, green, blue, orange. Amazing.
Okay, so what is happening here? When we are reading a word that says yellow, but it's green, and we need to say green, our left and right brain are fighting with each other. Did you notice how much harder it was? Okay, now I want you to do another thing like this. Okay, I want you to stand up and walk around your room where you are. I want you to point to things and call them something they're not. Like if I point to this rubber chicken and say, bowl of soup, and then I say, oh, this is a rock, and this is a banana. Okay, stand up and do that and point to 10 different things and call it what it's not. Okay, go ahead.
This is really very difficult. I mean, it's naming
Yes.
what's not. I mean, it's really difficult.
There are lots of things around us. Like, for example, I have a cup. So can I say this is a mobile and this is a cup?
Yeah. But this is really difficult. I mean, naming anything which is not exactly is difficult.
Exactly. So I just want you to notice how your brain works, okay? All right. So it's really challenging because left brain, right brain, Okay, so that's to get our brains ready for today. And so we always do some kind of brain expanding experience, to help us think more consciously, more aware. So I'd like now to do a little check-in. It's called a check-in. I'm going to throw this ball to someone, and you get one breath to say, how are you feeling really? And anything you remember about the past workshops or anything you want to say about today. Just one breath. I will make sure you have time's up if it's too long. Who wants to go first? Thank you, Rhubarb. Catch something, Rhubarb. Catch. What did you catch? Catch something. Do you have something on your desk that you can catch?
This is a Tesla. This is a Tesla car.
Okay, catch a Tesla car. Okay, go ahead. I'm just trying to get you to catch something for fun. I'm throwing you something and you're supposed to catch something on your side.
Can take any name?
Okay. I'm in. Can I do it? I
Go ahead.
can do it.
Here, let me show this Zafar. We'll show. Here's Zafar. Catch something. Catch it. Oh, you caught a little cup. Oh, how cute. All right. So go ahead, Zafar. Do a little check-in. We call check-in.
The last one was amazing for the leadership and administration, and we've got a lot of good things about leadership and or the administration. Since you're not for administration, but for the leadership, because the leader is the one who's inspired and shows the way, and it's a visionary one, and the teams just follow. And in the respect and love, just people follow. and that's what they and there's exponential results are there, and the growth is there. Over to you.
Wow. All right. So throw to the next person so far. Thank you.
Yeah. If Afifa
You
can
get to choose.
catch or
Okay, Afifa, catch something.
catch something. Show something in your hand when she's throwing. She's throwing. Okay.
It's just a game. Oh,
Okay.
wow, what is this? Good. Okay, please say your check-in, unmute, and say, how are you really, and anything you remember from last sessions. Afifa, are you going to join and say something or not? You can pass, you can say no. Just pass to the next person.
Give me some time.
Okay,
Oh,
who's
all
next?
those.
How about Shaikh? You have something to say? Anything? Check in. How are you really? How are you feeling? Any comments?
अफीफा, अगर आपको समझ नहीं आ रही तो वो ये कह रही हैं कि जो हम लास्ट क्लास थी उसमें हमने जो पढ़ाई की है, जैसे हम एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड लीडरशिप की बात कर रहे थे, तो उसके बारे में बताएं। वो ये उसी तरह की गेम है कि आप वो तो थ्रो करिए और आपने कैच करना है और फिर आपने बताना है। आप बताएं। आप
थैंक यू।
सफर भाई मुझे समझ आ गई है, लेकिन मैं थोड़ा सा ना यहाँ को छोटे
Okay.
में पर तो मैंने कहा था।
Okay, Rubab, please आप
Can I try again?
Yeah, you can
sure.
try. She'll throw you the thing, you got to catch it and just respond. And
Okay.
असल में वो ना बहुत
Got it.
In fact, this is energy coming from Kimberly. I mean, this is how she works. This is WorkSHOCK. So this is how we get the shocks.
This is not lecture. If you want to take a class, just go online, look for videos, read books. You don't need to come. Okay, anyone else who wants to say something? Anyone?
Okay, Kimberly, I'm ready.
Okay, Ruba, catch my chicken. Yeah,
You get it.
nice.
So,
All right.
so now I will review the point about it. In the last session, I learned about the leadership and how leadership is free and how, which one mic is unmuted. Mr. Sheikh, can you please mute your mic?
Everybody who's not speaking, please keep your mic mute.
I muted him.
We discussed about the leadership, about the self-awareness and emotional control, visioning, and also you give the example of cow, like who's the bossy attitude, bossy leadership skills, and how we are helping or supporting as a leader to our team to get one and specific goal. So these types of strategies and styles I learned in the last session. Mentoring and empowerment, and how to leading by examples, team effectiveness, and the main role of the leader.
Ooh, wow. Very inspiring. I would like to do a really just short exercise right now. I don't know if I already did it. I don't think so, but let's try. Okay. Put your thumb like this. Got your thumb, everybody's thumb like this, watching me very carefully. I want you to put your thumb on your chin. On your chin. Yes, your chin, Zafar. I said the chin, but I did the cheek. I am a bad leader. Because if I want to be a good leader, I say chin and do chin. But I said chin and I did cheek. It's the worst kind of leader in the world. Terrible. Okay.
The body language.
Who's next? Who wants to do a little check-in?
So the body language is more stronger than the actual language.
It sure is. More than half of communication is body language. For example, what if I say, Zafar, you're a so interesting person and very exciting.
You're lying.
Okay,
I don't see any.
Choose the next person. Who's next?
Hey, Moin, why don't you show up? Come on, Moin. What's wrong with you? Come on, man. Show up.
Okay, it's optional.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else? Wave your hands if you want to say something. Okay, Rubab, I pass chicken back to you. Go. Catch him. Yeah, you cut the phone. Thank you.
Touch your nose.
Oh, she's a good leader. Oh, sorry. Now she's touching her mouth. That's right, Rubab. You can do this exercise now. Everybody, please touch your nose. Yes, touch your nose. Okay.
Amazing.
Amazing. I know, the worst kind of leaders. Actually, let me, anyone else want to speak? Hira, anything? Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, say something. Say hello.
My first class.
Okay.
How are you, Kimberly?
Oh, good. It's very interesting. It's very interactive. So we don't do lecture. We are doing interactive stuff. So I'm going to show you.
All right.
That's okay. I'm going to show you some cool stuff about leadership, and then we'll do some more exercises. All right. Let me just share some background information. This leadership that we are doing, it is based on 30 years of research by this guy and his colleague. They are at the professor at Santa Clara University. And they studied leadership for 30 years and people in 70 different countries. And they looked at two different kinds of leaders. Transformational leaders, where the followers strongly identify with them and share the vision of the future, and they go above and beyond because they really care. They don't just want to get paid money or some job. No, they really care. Transactional on the right hand side is, okay, I do what you tell me because you're the boss and you're going to pay me. Ooh, yikes. No. Now, the leadership challenge has 5 areas. So I'm not going to cover all of them. I will just say the first one, model the way, that's the put your thumb on your chin or put your finger on your nose. That's a typical example of the worst leaders that they say one thing, but they do different things. The second one, though, is inspiring a shared vision of the future. This is very tough because people tend to be afraid of disappointment and they tend to say negative things. Today we will learn a tool called generous listening to expand the vision, to make it an amazing vision, okay? The third is challenge. Challenge is like, no, do not always, bending the rules is not the same as breaking the law. You won't go to jail, okay? So we're going to go outside of the box, and we'll do something about that very soon. Then enabling others. It is not about me looking great. It is about me removing obstacles to you, providing resources and support so you can achieve your goals. And then encourage the heart. Now, I won't go in details, but there are details for all of these. Later. There's 6 things you can do in each of these areas. You can look at them later. I can send them to you if you're interested. But I just want you to know there are very detailed ways to be a great leader. And it is not about your job title. It's not about your position. It is about acting like a leader, thinking like a leader, and communicating like a leader. And that's what we're going to focus on today. So I'm going to put in the chat a link to a document that summarizes all of this. You can print it out. You can put it on your wall of your bathroom so you can see it every day.
Yeah, sure.
All right. But first, I'm going to ask you to do some little tricky thing. Okay. Maybe you've seen this before. You might pencil and paper, or you can do it online. That's okay too. But I just want you to have a little challenge here. Okay. All right. This is called 9 Dots Puzzle.
Okay.
we have 9 dots, and you connect these using no more than 4 straight lines. So here I mean like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all the 4 lines must be connected.
I can go.
No, please don't go. Please don't go yet. I'm not done. I want to just make sure you know. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this, and we're gonna ask all of you, and you will have your own space to do it all together. Okay? So
there got to be only 4 lines.
And
We can't draw these lines 4 times. Okay, 4 lines only.
No, you cannot lift up. You can have to all be connected. So here it is. There's 1 for each of you. You have 1, so maybe more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe we put like put your name at the top, which number you're gonna do,
Okay.
and try it. Yeah, you put your name up
Alright.
there. So Zafar, which number you want, Zafar?
I'll take 8.
8. Okay, so I put your name there. Zafar is doing number 8. No pressure. No pressure.
I am 4.
4. Who's 4?
I'm 7.
Okay, I'm 3.
Rubab is 4.
Yes.
And who's 3?
Afifa is 7.
Hera.
I can't spell it. Akira.
Hira. H.
Hira. Okay.
Hira. Yeah. Not A.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's see. I erase it. I make mistake. I fix it. Okay. Hira. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
7.
Thank you.
7.
Okay. Oh, crap. Sorry.
Afifa 7.
Who is 7?
Afifa.
Afifa. Okay, got it. Okay, and you can put your own names also, but go ahead. You can either do it here if you don't know how to draw. I mean, there's a drawing tool, which you can use the drawing tool
1,
to make the straight lines.
3, 4.
मुझे ना एक पेपर
1,
पेंसिल
2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah.
ड्राफ्ट जल्दी से.
Wait.
So 4 lines all connected. Afifa, you have, wow, you got 4 dots, Afifa. That's partial credit. Yeah, only 4, but you got to get all 9, connecting all 9. Yeah. Good. That's good to see you're doing the first attempt. Yay. Who is willing to take a risk? It's so dangerous. You can practice on the outside if you want to.
That's what I'm doing before coming to the show.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
So I'm so proud of you, Afifa, because you did it. You did the experiment, and it didn't work, but you learned something, right? It's challenging. You have to be willing to take risks, to learn from mistakes, to fail forward. All right, come on. And anyone else who's willing to put your oh, why do I keep erasing here? I'm so sorry. Sorry, what did you say?
Can I try?
Everyone can try. You can all do it at the same time. That's why we have 8 of these. Everyone can try. We're all supposed to be trying right now. I'm waiting for you all. And Afifa, you can try again. You can erase it. Can I erase it for you? Yeah, there you go. Try again. Do another experiment. Straight lines, 4 straight lines. those are not straight lines, Rubab. Sorry. 4 straight lines.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's an experiment. You go 1 straight line, 2 straight lines, 3 straight lines, 4 straight lines.
Wait.
That's what it needs to look like. Okay, you're on. Not too bad. You got 1 straight line. Okay. Yay! Okay, look at her. Oh, are you using?
No.
Don't use AI to help.
No.
No, they're using ChatGPT. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody looked up ChatGPT's answer, huh?
No.
Haha. Yes, look at that. 1, 2, 4. 4 straight lines here. You got it.
Yeah.
How did it?
She said only a straight line. She didn't say that you can't get out.
This is perfectly fine. Hira has solved the problem. That's right. So that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rubab, very close, but you could not get the last one. Hira, look how Hira solved the problem. What did she do? That was different.
Hira, how did you do this? I mean, this is amazing, really. Just thinking out of the box.
Yeah.
We were.
Because she said draw 4 lines, but didn't she said we can't cross the number?
That's right. Now look what she did up here. Do you know what we call this?
Out of the box.
Out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box thinking. But there was no box. There were only 9 dots. Only 9 dots. So what does it mean? Out of the box. This means the box is in our head. It's in our head. So let me give you a bigger challenge now. All right? I'm going to erase everything. Sorry, erase. Oh, yes, I'm still trying. Okay. So let's go on to the next part here. All right. Let's erase everything. Okay. So now I have a bigger challenge for you. Because here's what you got. We got like this. All right, let's just say. We have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the box, okay? Now this is the box is in our brains. Our brains are stopping us. There was no box. Only 9 dots. Now how about 3 straight lines? Can you figure out a way to do it with 3 straight lines, never lifting the pencil, all connected? How about make the dots bigger? Now we can do 1, 2, 3. Wow. Now I have the last question for you. What other limiting assumptions do you have? Where are you stopping yourself from being creative? How about 1 straight line? Who can do 1 straight line? Unmute, tell me.
Yeah, I mean, it can be done. We can just expand big line. I mean, it could be huge, big, like a road, like this.
That line.
Yeah.
Big line, 1 straight line.
One
yes.
straight line, yeah.
Limiting assumptions.
Yeah.
4 ways. Make all the dots huge so they overlap 1 line. And also put them on the earth. Then you can go around and around the world. Okay. Many things seem impossible until your competitor does them. You guys, so let's think about what happened. First, I gave you all the challenge. Connect 9 dots using 4 straight lines all connected to each other. 1 person was able to get it. Everyone struggled. Many people did experiment. It didn't work. We learned from it. Now we saw, hey, not only is it possible, we thought it was impossible, but it was possible. And then we could do 3 straight lines, and then 1 straight line in many ways. I want you to get in breakout rooms, talk about what are some of your limiting assumptions in your life. you want to breakout rooms or all together? Sabar, which do you prefer?
Let's do it all together because we are less in number
Okay,
today.
so let me do a shared whiteboard. So we're gonna do we'll do a whiteboard. So first we'll do what we call 1, 2, 4, all. So first we quietly write together. What limiting assumptions do we have for ourselves?
I'll request everybody who's not speaking, please mute the mics, please.
अब्दुल हसीब भाई आपका म्यूट
म्यूट का ऑप्शन नहीं देना, आप कर सकते हैं वहां से, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। ये पब्लिक चैट
Kimberly, this gentleman is just requesting to please mute his mic because he can't.
Oh, sure. Let me see if I can do that. Which one is it?
This is Abdul Hasib.
Sheikh Abdul Hasib. Sheikh Abdul Hasib.
Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so let's brainstorm it together. We're going to do something called 1, 2, 4, all. 1, 2, 4, all. Oh, why can't I move this? Sorry, got to go back again. I did it again. Sorry, here we go. Okay. So please, let's do something. It's a really cool exercise, and it's called 1, 2, 4, all. And if you can't access the whiteboard, that's okay. You can just watch or listen. But if you really want to get great ideas, you don't start by everyone talking. You start by each person thinking and writing. Think and write, one person, and then share 2 by 2. Okay. So what are some of our self-limiting assumptions that we may be allowing to stop us from achieving our goals and dreams? I will just ask you to write on here, like thinking it is impossible. Or what else? What else? Put it down there or put it in the chat and I can paste it on here. You know how to use annotate? Oh, I can't do it. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that. Oh, I can't do it. Or it's too difficult. My mom said it's not possible. My colleagues told me I'm crazy. I'm living in Pakistan. How can I do it? Yeah, think about it. Think about how our brains put up obstacles to stop us from our dreams. And just write down your thoughts. Oh, yes, I'm not trained for it. Nobody has ever done it before. Yeah. Great. Okay. Just one more minute. I don't like to spend too much time on negative. Many people love dark side. I call it dark side.
Okay, these are a few things from my side, but none else is coming up. I mean, I suppose everybody should comment.
Yeah, I want everyone to comment. And if you cannot type, if you don't know how to add text on the whiteboard, put it in the chat and I will copy and paste it. Or you can just watch us. But thank you, Zafar, for modeling the way. He's putting his thumb on his chin. Yay, thank you. All right. Oh, yes, what will someone say about me? Now, if you don't have something to write, you can still help because you can support other people with little stickers like nobody has ever done it before. You can put a heart next to it. Or what will someone say? Or it's impossible. You can show your appreciation with stickers. If you go on the annotate toolbar, you can see annotate and then little smiley face stickers. Okay. Who cares? Oh yeah, who cares? All right. Beautiful. All right, see, there's lots of reasons, right? This is our brain telling us negative things. Other people telling us negative things. And remember, that's the brain that was trying to read the colors of the words, not the words. That's the brain that was trying to point at a chicken and call it a turkey sandwich or a bowl of soup. Our brains are not always our best friends. Oh, yes. More communication skills. Oh, I know. Yep. Okay, so good. We got some people. I'm too old for this. Oh, yeah. Too old, too young, too rich, too poor. Yeah. I need this first. I need this first. There's always so many reasons. Okay, I'm going to take a little screenshot of this. All the reasons why not. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, all right, so let's go on to a better way. Oh, low self-esteem. Yeah, I know. It happens. So now I'm going to show you what happens when you have a generous listener. So I'm going to stop the sharing. Okay. When you have a generous listener helping you instead of, oh, here's all the reasons why it won't work. Here's why it won't. It can really change everything. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Let's just see. First, I need just a minute. Yes. Okay. Okay. Up to keep impossible. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So generous listening is a different kind of listening. All right. It's a kind of listening that is going to solve this kind of problem that we have. I'll show you this problem. All right. Okay. Here you are with all your goals and dreams. And there's everybody telling why it's not possible, why it will never work. But I want to ask you, please be honest. What percent of everything do you personally know? Okay, what percent? Put it in the chat. What percent of everything in the entire universe do you personally know? Go ahead, put it in the chat. What percent? Oh, Zafar, you're the smartest guy I ever met. Amazing. What about you ladies? Any percent? When I ask young people, they always say 10 or 20%, sometimes more. When I ask older people, they say 0.00001%. Okay, anything else? Anyone else want to put in the chat what percent they personally know? Okay, so I'm going to share with you what this means. So if we only know less than 1% of everything, but we think something's impossible, wow, that doesn't mean anything. It means it could be possible. We just don't know how yet. Remember, I may have told you this one. Heavier than flying machines are impossible was said like 8 years before the first airplane. And when this person said they were impossible, there were birds. And in 1936, the New York Times, famous reporting news, a rocket will never be able to leave Earth's atmosphere. Televisions, maybe theoretically feasible, but never commercially viable, never financially viable, really. Copy machines, maybe 5,000. We can sell at most in the whole world. The guy who designs this 247 airplane said a bigger plane will never be built. A guy who was the chairman of Digital Equipment Corporation, he said there's no reason anybody would want a computer in their home. Really? Really? If we only know less than 1%, then the other 99.99% could make it possible, even easy. How do we get access to the other 99%? If you have an idea and you think in your head, oh, it's crazy, it's impossible, but you really want to do this idea, but your brain is saying, no, 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 no. What you need is a generous listener. You need someone to say, hey, wait a second, Rubab. Interesting. Tell me more. Please keep talking. Keep hallucinating. Keep dreaming. I want to hear your dream. I want to hear the craziest, wildest version of your dream. Okay, so this is what we're going to do for each other, called generous listening.
Can I add just an incident, small one, in the same line?
Yes, please.
You must have watched the Jobs movie, which was featured for Steve Jobs. There is one incident what made Steve Jobs, real Steve Jobs. He was there is a scene he was fighting with his programmer in his what do you call the software house. Saying that the program manager came over, the senior boss, he came says, Steve, why are you all the time fighting? What's wrong with you? He said, he said this person is coding for the kids, and he's programming a game, but it has got no colors. There should be colors because this is for kids. And he's saying that this is not possible. He should say, I can't do this. You remember that? He said, he says that the boss, he asked, then why are you fighting? The Steve says he should say that he cannot do this, and he should not say this is not possible. Again, there is a limit to our knowledge, but there is no limit to the possibilities. That was amazing. This is what the Steve Jobs was amazing. This is what it made him Steve Jobs.
Beautiful
Remember?
Story.
Yeah.
Beautiful story. Yeah, Steve Jobs, I actually know some people who worked with him. And in general, he was not a great leader, and he was an amazing entrepreneur, an incredible innovator. Yeah, he was a brilliant out of the box thinker. Yes. When people say it's impossible, he said, get out of my way. Do you know Apple was not even in the phone business, and they killed phone companies like Nokia because the phone these didn't understand how to be innovators. Next week, we're going to, our fourth week, final week, we will do innovation and design thinking so you can be innovator for your dreams, for your life. Okay, so shall we, any other comment before we do generous listening?
So can we add that generous listening is the heart of true communication?
I believe so. I actually believe that is true, Rubab. I will show you some statistics on this. Well, many a man would rather you heard his story than granted his request. People want to be listened to. It's like giving oxygen to a drowning person. But unfortunately, we get almost no education in listening. Do you have any classes on listening at Rihan School?
Yes, we have.
Oh, tell me about it.
For example, we give opportunity to watch the movies and listen and observe and make the review of the TEDx. So these types of activity and strategies improve the listening skills because the students make their review on themselves.
Wow.
Can I add?
Okay.
Can I add?
Yes.
Again, the essence of whole of the Rihan schools is communication. That he pushes so much for the interviews, and
right.
I was kind of person who got a lot of. I mean, I speak a lot. I mean, I probably most of it is nonsense, and you know he's got. I mean, he got to catch me for 3 to 4 times, asking me to ask only questions, do not comment. And for an interview of 1 hour or maybe 2 hours, I generally take 1.5 hour into. I mean, my average interview is 1.5 hour. So he told me to speak only 3 to 5% of it and listen.
Yeah.
Listen. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. This interviewing is listening. It's all about 95%, 97% listening. So that's what Rihan's Academy is doing. Amazing. It's phenomenal job. Amazing, phenomenal.
Oh, so I'm really proud of you guys. That's great. I like to say we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as talking. Okay, so let's do a little exercise to get you ready to feel how hard it is to listen. Okay, I'm going to say ha. When I say ha, you clap all together. Okay, ready? Ha. Ha. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to clap, and when I clap, you will go put your hands like this and say, ee. Okay, so I clap, and you go, ee. Good, let's see. Okay.
E.
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 Come on again. Come on, every time I clap, you say ee. Come on.
E. E.
E.
Ha. When I ha, you clap, okay?
I clap.
Ha, you clap. I clap, you say E. 2 simple instructions. Now, 3rd instruction. When I say E, you go ha. Like you're chopping something, okay? E.
Ha.
E.
E.
Ha. Do you feel how hard it is?
Yeah, this is very,
Queen, can you feel it?
yeah, this is very difficult. Yeah, just because the mind is not trained for this. Yeah, this is difficult.
Because you have to listen. First of all, it's hard because you really have to listen. But the second reason is I am being a terrible leader. When I do this, you have to do that. It's like thumb on chin again. So you have to listen so carefully. And all right, so let's talk generous listening. There's a book called Time to Think, Listening to Ignite the Human Mind. That's what this is based on. You don't need to read the book. Here is the summary of the book. If you need to translation, go into your Google Translate and take a picture and do translation. Okay, so I can take the camera, I can point it at this, and then we can translate into language. All right, I just translated into Polish. My grandmother spoke Polish. You have translation? You can copy it, you can, all right. Who is able to read it and translate it? Yes? No?
This is already in English. I mean, this is. I mean, if we do it, we have to elaborate it. We can.
I mean, it's very simple. I just want you to understand that thinking improves results, and that thinking increases when people listen to us. Okay, that's the main thing. And I think it was last week we did something like yes but, yes but, yes but, yes but, where we always kill everyone's idea, but this time we're going to look for possibilities. This time we're going to jump into the future. We're not going to look at the past failures or the present challenges. We're going to look at the future, and we're going to have generous listening to open the conversation, to expand our thinking. Let me tell you what normally happens. Normally, when people are listening to us, they listen to respond. If the bar says something, I go, yeah, I tried that last year. Or if Rubab is telling me about her trip to some wonderful place. Oh, yes, I was there. Oh, yeah. And we change the conversation to talk about us. That is not listening to generously. That's listening to respond. So what I want us to do is to listen like we are a mirror, holding up a mirror to our partner so they can see their genius. They can see their possibilities. They can feel the magic. They can feel that maybe this crazy thing might be possible. Right? And when you want to listen like that, you have to start with, instead of killing ideas, you conversation. And here's one way. You can show curiosity. You can, even if you think it's the stupidest thing you ever heard and it'll never work, you can smile and say, interesting, tell me more. Or you can say any of these things. Sure, why not? Help me understand, that's a great idea. Say more about that. What would that make possible? What else? Or you can just say, really? And I'm going to put it in the chat, the things we can say to be generous listeners. Okay, these are phrases. I don't trust you, so I don't want you to talk normally. And don't ask how. How is called rush to solution. It's like there's no reason to figure out how to do something when we don't know what we're doing, why we're doing it, who we're doing it for or with. This is such a typical problem, is talking about how very early, and we need to wait till later after the dream is clear, the vision is big. And don't ask why, because here's what that feels like. Why did you say that? Why? Sometimes we can feel judged by that. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to do this example, and I think, Rubab, maybe you will help me.
Okay.
All right. So I want you to take a risk. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So here's the question in the chat. Rubab, what seems impossible, but if it were possible, would transform your work, your team, your business, your company, your country, your family, your students, your world for the better. Truly transform something that seems highly unlikely or impossible. But if it were possible, you would be saying, wow, amazing, woo. Okay, so I'm going to do it just a short version with you, Rubab, and then we're going to put you into breakout rooms with pairs and you practice with each other.
Okay.
So, Rubab, what seems amazing and possible? If you had a magic wand, poof, what would you create? Unmute and tell me. Yes.
About the sample?
For example, your work, your family, your life, your school, your city, your village, your country, the world. Something, if you had 3 magic wishes, what would they be?
Wishes.
Can I go first?
Someone else has a big dream. We can do someone else if they have a big dream. Okay, Zafar, let's try.
Okay,
Zafar.
the
Seems impossible, but if it were possible, woo, go.
yeah, I mean the peace in the world is impossible because the bigger nations, the powerful nations are fighting.
No, please,
So
please, Zafar, stop. Okay, I only want to talk about amazing things. Do not say impossible. Do not judge it. Do not figure it out. Okay, so this is the most important thing I teach in any workshops, okay? So far, you ask me my dream, and then just let me be the speaker, okay?
okay,
Ask me the
okay,
question in the chat.
Kimberly, get us your 3 dreams.
So far, I am so excited. The people of the world have come together as one and realized we're living on one small, tiny blue dot in the whole crazy outer space. And there's no more poverty. Everyone has food and clean water. Children are dancing in the streets. Everyone gets to go to AI school, Rihan school. Over 2 billion students now involved. Amazing. No hunger, no poverty, no suffering of any kind. In medical care, AI medical care, that you have AI medical system that everybody in Pakistan can get free healthcare advice from an AI robot that's better than a doctor. Amazing. And I saw your house when I was visiting last week. Oh my gosh, it is a mansion. But everyone has such mansions, and some of them are flying in the sky. I couldn't believe palaces, houses in the sky moving around. Oh, it was incredible, Zafar. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now, Zafar.
Wait.
Now keep going. You do yours, Zafar. We'll do it all together. And then you pass to next. Go.
Okay, my one is the abundance, because the people of scarcity mindset have started thinking about abundance, because earlier people used to think about the shortage of power. Now that their renewable energies are there, people have their solars and other things. So now the abundance is into their life, and they are the mindset has started thinking toward the creating world of the possibilities. And that's why, I mean, I have also one organization, Global Abundance Organization. I keep connecting people. I get a lot of energy. I talk to you. I talk to the people around the globe. They are for peace, prosperity, togetherness, cooperation, collaborations. And I mean, they don't fight. I mean, this is amazing from my side. I mean, this was. And second thing, that I have dreamt a world without homelessness. So I work for those, and I keep talking to the people that get me a lot of energy, and this is what I'm the way to it, and I'm doing it. I'm living it.
Beautiful. Okay, so when we're listening to him, if he stops talking, we can say, "Interesting. Tell me more." So Zafar, interesting. Tell me more. Please continue.
Yeah, what gets me more energy is people get us a lot of the good things, and nobody wants to fight. Everybody wants a house. Everybody wants to say this is not. Be a business. This should be the what do you call it's a social stuff. Having a house is a state's responsibility. State should get you a house. That's, I mean,
yay.
That's and I can get you more things. People, I've dreamt the people peace with prosperity, and there are no, and the longevity is already there. There's robots doing a lot of work, and there are no more hospitals. There are a lot of grounds, and I see it, the things. I mean, education is already there, and people are collaborating, cooperating, and the world is small. small dot, blue dot, and we are living on it, and
Yes.
people have just understood this thing. No more fights now. So that gets me a
Now,
lot of
one more.
energy.
And then I'm going to ask you one more time, Zafar, what might that make possible in our world that was not possible today? What would happen to our world? Please tell me a little more.
Communication, the way we are communicating right now, we are on a Zoom session, everybody's one room, and we are connected, like, I mean, as if we are sitting in one room, though we are million miles apart. I mean, that gets me more energy about this, and this makes it possible. This is already possible.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now Zafar, close your eyes for a few seconds. How do you feel after being listened to talking about your big dream? Open your eyes and tell us.
Yeah, this gives me a lot of energy, and I feel as if I have actualized it already. Although this is
Yes.
yeah.
You feel as if you've actualized it already. Now, this is right. If you put this pattern in your brain, now your brain will always be looking, how can I do it? How can I do it? How can I do it? What can help me? Your brain can stop looking for all of the negative reasons why not. And now your brain looks at what's possible, what seems impossible, how to make impossible possible. So I want you, if you want to, go into breakout rooms. Ruba, who would you like to partner with? Either Zafar, Hira, or Afifa?
Zafar or all of
2 people in a room. We're going to have
Zafar bhai.
Zafar, we all are going with you, okay?
We can.
Who wants to partner with Rubab?
Yeah, I can.
That's your veto power. I mean,
Okay.
Kimberly, you
And
can
then
use your own
Zafar.
power. You can make the groups as you like.
Okay, I'm going to open the rooms, and you're going to go in, and one person will be only speaking, and the other person will be only listening. So you decide. So who's going to speak first? Hira? Who's going to be the speaker? Hira or Rubab? Speaking about your big dream.
I think Rubab first.
Okay, Rubab, you
Okay, sure.
first. So
Sure.
only speaking. I'll bring you back, and then we'll switch later. And then Zafar, you be the listener. Afifa, you be the speaker. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give you some time. Afifa, only speaking the dreams. Zafar, listening generously. Rubab, speaking your big crazy dreams. Hira, listening. 3 whole minutes. Okay. All right. See you soon. Go ahead and join.
मुझे सिर्फ 20 मिनट हो गए।
बोले दो मिनट सफर भाई को अच्छा नहीं लगता, मुझसे बोल रहे बेचारी, अच्छा नहीं लगता, 2 मिनट मिल लो, बुरा लगता है, बार-बार बोल रही है, मुझे शर्मिंदा होती है।
हाँ जी, अच्छा आप अफीफा बोलें और बोलें आप अपने ड्रीम्स के बारे में, anything do you want to do, say in English or Urdu, whatever you like.
मैंने इंग्लिश में ही रेड किया, वो जो उन्होंने 3 विशेस कही थी उसमें मेरे
ठीक
ड्रीम्स भी हैं और
है, go on, I'm listening.
ठीक है, first one, to eliminate poverty through education and skills. I wish people become self-sufficient and empowered through quality education and practical skills. Number 2, to provide the best education and upbringing for my kids. I want my children to be strong in both religious and worldly knowledge and to become independent, confident individuals. Number 3, to establish a lasting educational platform. I dream of creating a platform that continues to benefit people even after me, where learners of all ages can gain education, skills, and opportunities for earning.
अच्छा, आप इसको ऐसे सोचें कि जैसे ये सब कुछ एक्चुअलाइज हो चुका है, आपने ये कर लिया है, तो आप मुझे उसके बारे में और बताएं।
अच्छा, वो जो
Or
मैं
you can say again also, or you can add into this and get me the energies you get out of it.
उसके लिए मैं अभी उर्दू में बताती हूँ, फिर मैं बाद में
No.
उसके ये कि अगर ये मैं सोचूं कि ये सब कंप्लीट हो चुका है तो मुझे लगता है कि मेरी जिंदगी का मकसद खत्म हो चुका है। मैं बहुत सुकून से अल्लाह ताला के पास जाने के लिए तैयार हूँ और मुझे इतना सुकून शायद वो पूरी दुनिया की दौलत भी अदा करके नहीं मिलेगा, तो जितना मुझे ये चीजें करके सुकून मिलेगा। और मैं जब सबको बढ़ता फूलता देखूंगी और इतना सुकून को अल्फाज में बयान करना ही नामुमकिन है।
That's amazing. और कुछ और बताएं।
और ये है कि जब मैं किसी के लिए आसानियां पैदा करती हूँ और बहुत ज्यादा मुझे खुशी होती है जब मैं अपना थोड़ा सा अगर किसी का काम कर रही हूँ, मतलब किसी का बड़ा काम कर रही हूँ, किसी को बड़ा फायदा हो रहा है और उसके बदले में मेरा कहीं ना कहीं छोटा नुकसान हो रहा है, मैं अपना नुकसान कर लेती हूँ लेकिन किसी का बड़ा फायदा कर लेती हूँ और इससे मुझे बहुत ज्यादा खुशी मिलती है और बहुत सुकून मिलता है।
और इससे भी कोई बड़ा मकसद कोई और जिसमें और ज्यादा खुशी हो रही है?
इससे बड़ा मकसद जो है वो मेरा सबसे यही कि हर जो पाकिस्तान को स्ट्रॉन्ग देखना, वो मतलब हर लिहाज से
इससे भी बड़ा
मकसद कि मैं सबसे जो मेरे पास दीन का इल्म है वो मैं हर इंसान के पास अमली तौर पे पहुंचा सकूं।
Very nice. तो आप इसे भी कोई अच्छा ओके लेट्स क्लोज ऑल रूम्स हम वी आर गोइंग बैक। दैट्स अमेजिंग।
आप क्या कहने लगे थे?
नहीं मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है, मैं आपको इसमें वो बैक देना चाह रहा था बट लेट्स गो बैक।
Great.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to wait a few more seconds. The rest of the people will come back.
Yeah, sure, yes.
How was that for you, Afifa?
Afifa, speak out. I mean, tell her your feeling.
So far, we had... Yeah.
To eliminate poverty through education and skills, I wish to help people become self-sufficient and empowered through quality education and practical skills.
Okay, great. I just wanted to know, how was that experience to be listened to as you spoke of your dream? Yes, Rubab.
It was really amazing experience, and I especially say thanks to Hira to listen me very carefully. After a long time, there is a person that she was listening very carefully with full attention.
Well, let's have the other person be the speaker. Okay, we're going to do again 3 more minutes. So now, this time, Rubab, you're going to be listening.
Okay.
And you're going to be listening. And also, this time, Afifa, you'll be listening to Zafar, okay? Listen like a mirror to bring out the genius in them, showing interest. If you think it's crazy idea, if you think it's stupid, please just smile and say, yes, wow, it's only 3 minutes of your life, people. All right? All right, let's do 3 more minutes. Go. Let me assign you. Let's see, Afifa and Rubab, and then room 2, Hira, and oh no, sorry. It was Afifa and Zafar, and then Hira and Rubab. Okay, all right. Do I have it right? Okay, go.
Wow, how about
join the breakout rooms?
Thank you. My room is number 1 or 2? Okay, mine one is 1. Okay. Yes, this time I'm the speaker this time, is it?
जी अब आप मुझे सुनाइए
Okay.
उर्दू में
अच्छा, मेरे पास I have got a lot to share. आपको पता ही है, आप मुझसे पूछें कि आप मेरे ड्रीम्स के बारे में जानना चाहती हैं या
देव आपका सबसे बड़ा ड्रीम क्या है वो बताइए
I've got two dreams. One is world without homelessness, and otherwise abundance. I want the poverty eliminated. I want the health be prosperity, health, collaboration, cooperations, and a peace. My utmost dream is peace. That, as Islam says, the people should get together, and we are all here for the dream of peace. Allah has sent more than 100,000 prophets for peace. So that's my ultimate dream, and I want to contribute. May it be very little. It could be a like small drop of water on the huge big hellfire. It may not. I mean, just to get it put it off, but I mean, it will help do something. I want to be the person who can do something in this time period where everybody is doing for things for their own selves and for the kids and family, and they're very short-sighted. What I want to do is I don't want to do one little bit more beyond this. I want to do it for the humanity, for the mankind, and when I return back to Allah, I want to listen that He says, "Well, and you've done your piece." That's what I want. Just hear. I want.
अपने बच्चों के लिए आपके क्या ड्रीम्स हैं
Sure, yes. I mean, if it's for education, it's for everybody. I mean, if it's for everybody, so my kids, they are included into everybody, and for the peace, prosperity is for everybody. It's for myself also, for the people of the globe also. It's collaboration, cooperation. What I want that they got to be it has to be global, since we are sitting on a globe, and as Kimberly herself said that we are already into a very small dot, a tiny dot in the whole globe, and this is the world. I mean, look, see, I mean, the Elon Musk is thinking to establishing the housing schemes, and he wants to establish house on Mars. And I keep thinking about the Mars also, because there is a hell-like radiation. There's a lot of, like, I mean, there's atomic bomb radiation. There's uranium radiation is there. So I keep on thinking, what should you do? He should go for build underground homes or colonies, or he should use a shield for the just to evade that radiation. He should do something like that, or he may go underwater because water is already there. Or I mean, there could be some other things that I could keep on thinking about that, because I love housing. My housing is my one of the fields which is my transformative is massively transformative purpose is that. So this is what I keep thinking for about the globe. As you know, as the prophets came over, they were thinking about all of the ummah. The ummah is everybody living right now. It's 8 billion people. If and the person is right now is to be about the impact, and if the one influencer, who could be the influencer who is influencing somebody's health, wealth, prosperity, or education, or collaboration, peace talks, and in the region, around the globe too. So that's what I keep doing. I mean, that's what inspires me. So, and you want to ask about this? I mean, if there's a confusion about what I said, you can ask questions. 30 more seconds.
30 more seconds.
Yeah, 30 more seconds. Yeah, she's listening. She's listening quietly. That's cool. Okay. Anything you want to ask?
Yeah.
So leaving the break, let's go back, and then you can.
Welcome back, my dreamers.
Yeah.
My possibilities people.
Yeah, here.
Wow, seems impossible. Now it's happening. So, thank you. Few more seconds. We will get back one more group. I noticed that Rubab had kept herself muted the whole time. Wonderful. Hi, Rubab. You kept yourself muted so you could listen, huh? I was like, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I hope you had an experience what it was like to be generously listened to possibility speaker, to be listened to and to listen like that. Now let's take some time to analyze it, okay? I want you to analyze, how did you feel about generous listening? When you were generously listening, sorry, my mistake, when you were being listened to, and where might this be useful? And then about on the right-hand side, possibility speaking, what did you notice? How did you feel when you were generously listening? Sorry, when you were possibility speaking. So I made a mistake. When you were listening to, okay. So I want you to think on the left-hand side about generous listening, when you were listening and when you were listened to. On the right-hand side, possibility speaking, when you were speaking and when you were listening to that person's possibility speaking of their dreams.
Okay.
So please think about it, and then let's have some comments. Zafar, please, you first.
Okay, the when I was being listened, I felt very special. It gave me a lot of energy, and the ideas keep coming to my head, and I felt very good about this, and a lot of energy emitting, and there's a lot of heart resonating for the success, and I was thinking that this is possible, that somebody's it gave me the word. But while I was speaking, and while I was speaking,
Wait, Zafar, listen to what you just said. You were thinking that maybe it's possible. I asked you to think of something wildly impossible, and in minutes of being generously listened to, you start to think possible.
Yes.
That is the magic of this. Keep going. Go ahead.
That's cool. And while I was speaking and I was being listened very generously, so I spoke my heart out, and I kept, again, ideas kept coming into my head, as once you were, so there was a world of possibility. It's being created, the new ideas, new things kept coming, and it was expanding. I felt as if mine is expanding. There are the expansions and the world of possibilities coming in. More things are coming in. This was like actually happening. The creation of the world of possibilities.
Wow. What a gift you have given him, Afifa. What a gift. Thank you.
Thank you, Afifa, and thank you too. And thank everybody for listening to me.
You start with impossible dream, and then 3 minutes of someone saying, sure, let me listen to you. Please continue. And you start to think of ideas, how to solve it. You start to create it. You start to believe it. 3 minutes? Seriously? Okay, how about the other, Afifa? Any comment?
मेरे पास थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट स्टेटमेंट है.
Okay, so how about Rubab and Hira, please, you go first. Any comments about this experience? How did you feel? What happened?
Yeah. First of all, when I have listened to Rubab, that was amazing experience to listen her, and she was saying a very good words. So I was very interested to listen her more and more and more. And the time's up.
Wow, and you were not just pretending to be interested, you were truly interested?
Yes, I was.
Because when we talk about our dreams, when we talk about with passion, people are so excited. And let me ask you, when you were listening to the other person's dreams, did you have ideas how to help them?
Yeah. Sometimes
Yes.
I have an idea in my mind that yes, she can do this and that.
Yes. So I tell you, talk about your impossible dreams, because even though you know less than 1% of everything, even if you think it's impossible, the people you are inspiring with your dream will say, hey, wait a minute, I have an idea. Hey, I like to help. Hey, I can help you with this. I can do that. You are going to inspire other people to join you on this impossible dream, this journey. Okay, we only have a couple more minutes. Anyone else? Rubab, would you like to say something, Rubab?
Yes, it's really great experience. Yeah, I can say that, as I discussed before, that changes listening is like hard communication. So, in this session, what I learned that patience, how we have to listen and how we improve our patience. Because whenever anyone is speaking, so we have to control and maintain our patience first. And what is the main important thing? If anyone is talking with your soul, so it builds trust, relation, and a respect element. And
That's
also,
right.
she gives her energy to me. Like I can say that how she's transformed her energy into me. I was just listening very want to know more about her. What's the next? What's the next? It was just was continuous in my mind. That's going in my mind. That what's the next? Why she like that? Why she's thinking? So these are the questions I wanted to know more about her.
There you go. So please remember this book, Time to Think, listening to ignite the human mind. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. So I just want to. Pardon?
Zafar, by listening to me very attentively and kept saying, "Tell me more, say more," whatever came to my heart and mind, I said it. And when I listened to Zafar, I listened with all my heart. His ideas are very good and genuine.
Beautiful, beautiful, lovely. Okay, so now I want you to spend 1 minute writing or taking some notes somewhere. Where might you experiment with this powerful 2 tools, generous listening and possibility speaking? The number 1 cause of failure in teams is they don't trust each other. This builds trust. When you welcome people's ideas, when you don't kill them, when you encourage. The number 2 cause of failure in teams, they can't communicate, solve problems, or make decisions together. And number 3 and 4 is they don't have clear shared goals and vision and aligned individual and team vision. This possibility speaking and generous listening improves all of those. I want you to think and write, where will you experiment with this in the next week? Take 1 minute.
Can I ask one point here? In my part of the world, the people say, do not tell your hard stories to other people for 2 reasons. For one is they'll be against you before you achieve them. Secondly, I mean, there's kind of thinking that, I mean, this will be evil's eye on you. I mean, that's how. I mean, how do you take that? I mean, before we go into next session.
Don't tell everybody. Find some generous, listening, thinking partner, someone you can trust. I had a friend, Sherry, and we met every Sunday for 1 hour for a whole year. The first 30 minutes, she would listen to me. And I would call my dreams, and she would say, yeah, I think you can do that. Wonderful. And the second 30 minutes, she would dream her crazy dreams to me. And I would say, of course, yes, wow. We did that for 1 whole year. Amazing, impossible miracles happened. Don't tell the other people. Other people, you say, in my dream, they're like, oh, stupid, not practical, won't happen. I don't want you to do. I want to be better than you. No, no, no. You just smile at them and say bye-bye. Okay, Mahirma has her hand up. What would you like to say?
Yeah, I would just like to say I actually joined now, but I understand because my sister and I, we have really strong relationship, and we would share all our dreams together. And I think having that one person who would listen to you and encourage you to do something and motivate you along the way is such a wonderful thing to have in our lives. I mean, you could have everything in the world, like anything, but nobody can buy a person who actually listens, who actually motivates us. That's what I just
beautiful,
Amazing.
beautiful. Thank you so much. And one more hand raise, Rakshanda, please.
Yes, thank you. If I do say so myself, this is from Mr. Zafar Awan, the recently found kindred spirit. You can tell it to me when you eyewitnesses, because the way I grew up, one of the things was in our household, when something goes into your ears, it should go into your stomach, and some things that just go to the grave with you. Everything that comes that everything you hear doesn't need to come out of your mouth. So Mr. Zaf will support you.
Wow. So now what I'd like you to do, I want you to find a thinking partner you promise you'll meet at least one time before next Monday. So who is going to be thinking partner for Rubab? Rubab, who do you want as thinking partner to meet at least once to say, how are you really? How are your dreams going? Tell me more.
Miss Rakshanda,
Okay.
if she's agree.
Rakshanda, okay, and Hira, who would you like to be thinking partner for before next week you meet at least for 5 minutes to say, go, your dreams, yes. Tell me more.
Yeah, I would like to with Mahirma, if she is ready.
Okay, Mahirma, will you be willing to partner with Hira?
Of course.
All right, and then Zafar, you get Afifa, right?
Okay, that's
right.
cool.
All you need to do, you need to meet at least 5-10 minutes and say, remind me your dreams. Oh, interest, tell me more. Whoa, yes. And what one thing will you do to move in the direction of that wonderful dream? And how might you help each other? Okay? So that's for today. I want to pass to Zafar for final comment, please.
Okay, thank you so much. I mean, I'm glad that you've taken us from the impossible to the world of possibilities, and we are getting lots of energy, great vibes coming from you, and I have already dreamt it. I mean, they're gonna be great. So I've been asking people to join in. So I really thank Hira, Rubab, Afifa, and Rakshinda. I'm glad you're here, and Meherma was in a nice addition to the show. And there are people, they've been coming in. They're gonna get. I was Moin also there, and there were other people too. They came but could not get through.
Yes.
I am glad that you guys, show up, and it was amazing show. Honestly, Kimberly, really, the word thank is too little for thanking you. You've been big heart. I see that the whole Rihan community is being transformed through you. You are transforming little kids,
wow.
all ages. You are impacting everybody, and that's what the word influencer is for you. Just because today the new norm is the word influencer. Earlier it was doctor, engineer, or like the astronauts or something like that. But now the new norm is the people who are impacting, they are influencer. Like Elon Musk is influencer. Like Steve Jobs was influencer. Like there are other lot of people. So you are an influencer, Kimberly. You are influencing a lot of people, more than 50 countries. You're already transformed. And the country like Japan, you're doing amazing stuff for the countries all across. This is amazing, and it's educational. Always talking to you, listening to you, being in the workshop. I mean, you're giving us huge. You're shocking us from impossible to the possible. I mean, thank you so much for being our mentor.
You're very welcome.
See you on next Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.